good morning. Welcome to my channel. This is Rick in Asia 52, and we're in Indonesia right now, and it's morning time. Welcome to my vlog. Please like, subscribe, and comment. If there's anything you'd like to know about Indonesia, anything you'd like to know about living overseas in Asia as an expat. I'm an expat, whatever that means, and I'm retired. And right now, when you're retired and get old, like me, you need a cappuccino in the morning. So I'm going to have mine right now. Which is a point. If you order a coffee in Indonesia, you order a coffee here in Bandung, where I'm at right now, you need to be sure to ask for your coffee extra hot, because they don't serve hot coffee here. Well, they call it hot, but it's kind of like a little less than lukewarm. For some reason, they serve it everywhere like that in Indonesia. So you need to ask, be very specific, and say, I would like an extra hot cappuccino, please. Hot. Make sure you say it a few times. If you just say hot, that just means you're getting a hot cappuccino versus an iced cappuccino. You have to say extra hot. Otherwise, you're going to get a lukewarm cup of coffee. But they know me here at this restaurant, so they always serve me a hot one. Okay, so let's talk about prices here in Indonesia. If you're going to come to Indonesia and eat, today's just a short video on breakfast. You can pretty much have breakfast anywhere in Indonesia, but the problem is a lot of those restaurants don't open until 9 o'clock, sometimes 8 o'clock. This one is an exception, 7 o'clock. And breakfast for Indonesians are rice and chicken with a lot of hot sauce, or sambal, or peppers, or whatever they use here. So if you're looking for a Western breakfast, you need to go find a restaurant that has that. And that's a little, I don't know, it's not really challenging, but just go on YouTube and look up, or ChatGPT, and say, where is there a restaurant in Bandung where I'm at and that serves a Western breakfast? And then they'll usually will give you a couple of names of a few places you can go. Price-wise, if you eat off the street, you eat off one of the carts, it's going to be very inexpensive, but you're also taking a risk, food poisoning, other issues, because the food is not refrigerated, and some of the oil that they fry everything in is sometimes not healthy, it's contaminated, so you got to be careful. I'm not saying all carts are like that. I've eaten off a lot of carts, have no problem. Just need to know how to distinguish which cart looks reasonably safe and which one's like, hey, no way. So anyway, next is the warung. You can go there. A lot of the locals go there. This is a very casual environment. I think they go to all the different places they can find stuff to build a building. And then that's the warung. That's where a lot of the locals go, where you can get fish and chicken and any kind of Indonesian food. Very reasonable price, and usually pretty good. So this morning I'm having breakfast here, and breakfast this morning is going to be a Eggs Benedict breakfast with potatoes, and they always put a little bit of salad on your plate, which I like. And I'm having this cappuccino here, hot. And that price of that is $3.70. That includes the Eggs Benedict breakfast and the cappuccino. So for a retired person like myself, living on retirement wages, your bang for your buck in Asia is unbeatable. You know, so that's one reason, you know, why I'm here. Plus, I came from a very cold climate in Alaska. I lived in California before. I'd never live in that state again. It's just so overpriced and too woke for me. Here it's like 75 degrees all year long. I'm in shorts and t-shirt 24/7. I'm waiting for breakfast. As soon as it comes, I'll show you what you get for $3.70. So until then, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know what you'd like to know about Asia, what you'd like to know about living as an expat or retired person in Asia. Because there's lots of people out there with a lot of negative stuff on YouTube, and I look at some of those things and go, wow, I don't experience any of that. You know, especially with seniors. So many seniors act so old. Why? You're a senior only because after a certain age, people call you a senior. You can act like one and pretend life is over, or you can live life to its fullest, which is what I do. I enjoy my life. I do a lot of stuff. I try to stay somewhat fit. I'm not like a gym jock, but I work out 3 days a week. I swim one day, lift weights the next, rest. But swim, weights, and then rest. So today is my swim day. A little bit later, gotta go for a swim. But right now we're waiting for breakfast. Let's see what we get. See you in a bit. Okay, breakfast has arrived. Let's check it out. We have some potatoes here. And this is the Eggs Benedict. I order it with bacon extra crispy. And a salad. So, well, we finished my coffee, but a cappuccino and this breakfast, $3.70. Gives you an idea of breakfast prices in a restaurant. You can get it cheaper, like I say, on the street. Okay, well, that was the recap of breakfast here. $3.70, Eggs Benedict, and a cappuccino. Pretty good price. Now I'm going to go home on my motorcycle, which I'll show you. That'll be a whole nother video, how to get around in Indonesia. This is my Yamaha NMAX. I'll do a whole video on this at some point. But you know the best way to get around Indonesia, etc., etc. So until next time, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and make comments and subscribe, and let me know what you'd like to know about Indonesia or living in Asia. Till then, see ya.